should rebuild. They should put the same material. For example, you see the
3 years na lang. 27 years.
Hello friends and fam, and welcome back to my channel. So in this video, I'm gonna be sharing to you, it's not a recent trip, but it's one of the most memorable ones, and it happened last January. So I wasn't really supposed to make a vlog for it because in the middle of the trip, I received some bad news, which really, I'm not proud of it, but hindi ko na enjoy the rest of the trip because of that. Pero whilst I was scanning, reviewing the clips that I had, I realized na I had mga 30 minutes worth of clips for this trip. So sabi ko, might as well na lang, diba, to make a vlog out of it. And sabi nga nila, life is 10% what happens to you and 90% how you react to it. So I reacted to it quite poorly. So medyo, yeah, so I can't help but be upset and ruin the trip for myself. Parang baliw. And also, during the time, I wasn't in the best mental state. I wasn't feeling my best self. I honestly, parang, maybe it's the weather. It probably was because of the weather. So, yun. Hindi ko dapat yun gagawa ng vlog. But I decided to just make one to make the most out of the clips. And it's quite a memorable experience then. So in this clip, I'm on my way to Gatwick Airport yet again. And but this time, I'm not traveling by myself. I'm traveling with my lovely group of friends. So these are my cohort mates. So these are the people or the group that I came here to the UK with. So buti na lang, we're all roughly around in the age range na medyo nakaka-relate pa kami sa isa't isa. Aging from 24, 25, or 26 na ba sila ngayon? Basta para 26 to 32, I would say. So, medyo, yeah, ano kami, like vibes kami, and we're all a bunch of travel bugs. Kaya, yun, nagkasundo kami doon. So, yung tatlo dito, sila yung kasama ko sa Italy when we went to Rome, Vatican, and Naples last year. And then, meron kaming na-recruit na bagong member na, yun, sumama na sa amin here in this Morocco trip. So, we're boarding the plane to Marrakesh, Morocco. It's not actually the capital of Morocco, pero I think it's the most touristy spot. Marrakesh is around a 4-hour plane ride from London, Gatwick.
I'm falling to pieces in my room. Are you coming home?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Marrakesh Airport, where the local time is 6:55 p.m. Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened and keep your current items stowed away until the fastest on the side.
I did what I was supposed to. There's nothing left for me to.
So Marrakesh actually welcomed us with a beautiful sunset. The greenery was nice. You can see sort of parang deserty views from the airport pa lang, which was super nice. They had palm trees and cacti. It was so refreshing to see. So we arranged a shuttle transfer from the airport to our Airbnb with our hosts. They were kind enough to give us that service, and then they also arranged for an escort for us find our way from the main road to our riad, kasi yung riad namin was located far off from the main roads, so may mga ikot pa sa eskinita. So it was nice that we had someone there to guide us and help us carry our luggage nung kararating lang namin.
I'll be dancing all alone when it happens.
Okay, welcome to Morocco. Marrakesh. Morocco. Papunta kami sa Juma Al Afna.
You want me to say something? I come up with nothing. Maybe we can talk until we figure out a time.
So this is our first patikim of the gin. Excited kami niyan, di ba? To try tagine because it's their national dish. But little did we know, magsasawa pala kami sa tagine in the next days to come. We also tried
Been so long in my head, caught up in my feelings. I've been waiting for something new to happen. You want me to say something, I come up with nothing.
And here you see live action bullying by my so-called friends.
Ginawa na lahat. Oh my God. It's
When it happens, we'll be dancing on the lawn when it happens. When it happens.
Good morning, friends. It's our first full day in Marrakesh, Morocco. So this morning, we're planning to get around the city and go to some palaces. Yeah, and just go around the Juma al-Afna and around the souks. And then in the afternoon, we're going quad biking, which we're all excited about. Weather, it's the winter at the moment, so it's cold in the morning, hot in the afternoon, a bit hot. But at the moment, it's 8 degrees. Not too bad, but sunny with clear skies. So yeah, hope to have a good time and bring you around.
Things that I usually don't. Find my way through the hotel lobby. Ain't the same when I'm on my own. All my friends think I'm with somebody, doing things that I usually don't. Find my way through the hotel.
Yung ano, bakit ang baba?
Ang hirap naman magsapasalamat tapos hindi niya naintindihan.
Oo nga eh.
Kaya pala nung...
Merci beaucoup.
Oo, kaya pala nung nag-good morning ako, wala siyang reaction sa akin.
Ano pa daw?
Ano ba dapat? Si Ate Shena kasi. Ate Shena. Ano na?
Morning, good morning. Yes? Good morning, beautiful lady.
On my bed, slow me down when I'm living fast. You make me wanna be with somebody.
So, Rainer, gusto ka niya! Ganyan ka pala, no? Habulin ng puso.
Doing things that I usually don't.
Yan. Alam mo, mura yung transpo kasi afford namin mag-taxi.
And it's the end of the night. Feel like you're dodging my eye.
Ano ba yan? Hindi ka nag-charge.
And you're right by my side. Tell me it's all in my mind. Make me wanna be with somebody.
had lunch at Nomad. It was one of the top-rated rooftop restaurants there in Marrakesh. It's really good.
I don't want any plastic, I don't want any ground floors, and I don't want to get married in Aberdeen. You understand that? I want to do
Samahan nyo kami sa adventure namin.
So we had a break in between. Meron silang parang shed where they offered us tea and bread and may bonfire later on. It's really nice. Really a good experience. So after that, we went home and rested to prepare ourselves for the early call time for our 3-day tour starting the next day. Pero during this time, I really didn't get much sleep because yun nga, I was really upset about the news. So the next day, we had a full day on the road, and for someone with motion sickness, it wasn't the most fun, pero the views were nice. So they brought us to a lot of landmarks, and one of those was 8 Ben Haddou. It's actually the filming locations for a lot of movies, and even Game of Thrones, I think, may scenes na dito shino.
They should rebel. They should put the same material. For example, you see the
Summer rain on the window. Watch the time float on. Cool air blows a memento as I fall behind. I'm so sorry for dreaming about the future.
The next day.
We're getting closer to the desert, finally. Being in the desert was really the highlight of the trip. We were 4 hours away from the desert at this time. Pero we spent a few hours in the community near Todd River where they showcased to us their rugs. Were all very good quality, but super expensive though. So for us na budget travelers with no additional luggage space for it and no use for it as well, kasi ano nga lang kami, nagre-rent lang kami and everything. It's a shame though kasi maganda talaga yung mga rugs nila. And finally you can see the sand dunes na. So we arrived at Marzuga. We had to leave most of our stuff in one of the hotels near the jump-off site. So ito na, the first camel ride. My first ever camel ride and maybe probably my last. Parang ayoko na. Pero konsensya kung sumakay sa camel. We stayed for a few hours in the desert, in the sand dunes in Irkutsk. So some of us went sandboarding. I didn't go because I know myself, I'm the clumsiest person in the world, and I just takot lang ako. Ayokong ma-injure in this trip. Just spend time running around the dunes, just chilling and just enjoying our time there. So now we're headed to the campsite. There was a bonfire. Syempre the dinners were given. Syempre yung tajin, andun na naman. So yung tajin na naman yung ulam namin doon. And then may may live Moroccan music performance. And eventually, we all just ended up dancing around the bonfire. That was really fun. And after that, we spent a few minutes just stargazing, lying in the sand, just, feeling the desert. And minsan ka lang nandun. So might as well just take it in. Enjoy the moment, diba? So we slept in the tents there. It was really cool kasi may mga beds yung tent nila. So it was really decent. So the next day, the call time was super early because they wanted us to meet the sunrise in the dunes. It was very nice.
Know that, baby, I'm never on your mind. And it don't matter how hard we try, 'cause you're never on my mind. One day I woke up with you on my bed. I couldn't even remember a thing we said. I was wondering if I ever really liked you up against my body, but it's like I'm not beside
After that, pagod na talaga nung time na yun. Wala na talaga ako. Wala na ako ma-offer pa by that time. So, pauwi was an 8-hour. I didn't think it was just 8 hours. We were on the road for the whole day during the last day of our tour, going back to Marrakesh from Merzouga. Wala namang clips doon. Super pagod. We stayed at another riad. But this time, it's just a room for our last night. And we just had delivery for dinner. Ayoko na talaga. Wala talaga ako sa mood nun. Sorry. Sorry, friends. Promise, babay ako sa inyo sa next trip. So, it was actually a very nice experience. Ako lang talaga yung problema nun. So, yun na. We had to say goodbye to the Moroccan sunshine. And hello again to the sad reality of winter here in the UK. So, that is it for today's video. Sorry, medyo kulang siya. But sayang kasi yung mga clips. So, I hope you enjoyed it somehow. Hope it somehow made sense. I hope somehow the story of our Moroccan escapade made sense in my perspective. But, yeah, hope you enjoyed that one. And till the next one. Bye.
Can't say you're the one I need the most, and I know that you can't say it either. Looking at your mirror like you